Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my guest Shannon, and we are going to be doing story time, and it's about ghosts that she and we has seen and has talked to, and we are going to be telling you about my dad. So let's get started. We'll be back in 1 minute. So we are back, and she's telling her story first because hers is longer. And we are going to be listening.
Okay, so it was about 3 or 4 years ago, and I played basketball at the time, and we had this thing called Bobcat Bash because that's what the team was, and we had a big bash. So then we all got our awards, and I was like, hey, can I stay with my friend? I'm not going to say her name. Yeah. So she's like, yeah, so we got my mom, and like, yeah. So my parents left, so I stayed at the after party, and that's what we call it. And we went back to our house, and we're like, hey, do you want to play this game? And I was like, what game's it called? My older sister made it up. It's called Bullets. You get like pieces, maybe about this big, that big, and you go in the dark, pitch black dark, and you throw them, and if you hit someone, they're out. Which is not a smart game to play. Experience. And we were upstairs, and our other friend was there. I'm not going to say her name either. And we were playing it in her house. Where she lives by the Haydenville Tunnel, which if you don't know what that is, it's a mining tunnel where people died in. And she lives over there by it. And okay, so this is where it sets me. So, it's dark outside, about midnight, and I was like, no one's gonna get me because I'm gonna go in the hallway. And granted, when you walk in, you like straight turn, and you go up like this little stair area. And once you do, you are like split off to her sister's room and her room. And I was like, I'll just go in the hallway. So I get out to the hallway, and like I look over, and like there's like this thing standing at this like third step up from the bottom. So I was like, okay. And like starts stepping up and like looking at me. So I like run back into the room. This is my first experience with a ghost. And I like freaked out. I went in, I told them I was done. And they're like, I always see stuff. I was like, no, this is not like a shadow walking. It's someone walking up the stairs at me. Oh, it's my dad. No, it's not your dad. I know it was your dad. So, yeah. I never went back to her house until 3 years after.
And she couldn't sleep, eat, or drink for a long time, for like almost a week. But she could not eat or sleep. Okay, so I have a story on my dad, and she's going to correct me if I don't get it all. Okay, so my dad, he used to work at Austin Powders. Like, it was like a long time ago before he even started a new job last year. And he was just sitting there minding his own business, cleaning stuff, cleaning cups and crap. And at the time, there was people that died there. And
it was haunted.
Yeah, it was haunted. And then
Don't take it away.
and then he was just sitting there minding his business, and he just heard a noise. He checked everywhere around the building.
Again, put it in this thing. It's a long building, and no one else is in there.
No one else was there, and everybody was like somewhere. Some people were outside and out everywhere. But anyway, he just heard like a noise, and he thought it was somebody. But then he heard somebody talking. And my dad, he has the same experience as her. He can talk or see ghosts. And at the time, it was haunted.
Still is to this day.
Yeah, still to this day. And some reasons ghosts talked to him, and he talked back. Like, the ghost said hi, and he said hi back.
No, the ghost yelled hello, and Dad said hello. And there was no one else in the building to be seen, so he's not like afraid of him.
No, he's not afraid. He can watch like ghost stories. But
Sorry.
at the time, yeah. But at the time, the ghost yelled hello. And that's when he looked around the building, looked everywhere, and he noticed there was no one there. And he said hello back. And they just, I don't know, but they just started talking and talking. And then he finally was finished, and then he left. And then I think he found everybody. He didn't tell us the rest of the story. So, yeah. Do you have any other stories?
Yes, I do. Okay, so my dad told me not to sneeze.
Sorry, she had sneeze.
Okay, so when he was younger, he lived with his stepmom or his dad. And the house that they lived into, he didn't have a room, so he slept in the living room. And when it was late night and he was watching football, and okay, so if he's facing this way, and the stairs behind him, he's in this big chair, and he hears someone walking down the stairs, and he would know who would walk downstairs because there was only 3 people in the house. So his sister was gone, and his stepmom and dad was in bed after Christmas.
And there was some guys downstairs too.
No, my dad. And he turned, he just kept on watching because he didn't mind it. And all of a sudden, a man with a beard come up to him and goes, and he looks at him and goes, "Come on, football." And the man turned around and walked back upstairs. That's what he told me. He was drunk when he told me, so I don't know if it's 100% true. And then, another thing was his stepsister's room was a closet. If you open the door, there's another door that led up to the attic.
I don't like this story.
And she had hangers that were like
metal.
Like they were stuck together. Like you could
They were
not
like
rattle
metal.
them. Like you could rattle them, but not like shake them.
And they were like metal.
Okay, we good. And they were like tight by tight, like basically like this together.
Sorry about the noise, the dogs are just going crazy.
And after that, her and her friend heard him rattling and freaked out. And then his stepsister had a vanity. And she would wake up to some man watching her sleep. He would sit up against her and watch her sleep. And a year after that, they went up into the attic and found a picture of the old man my dad's seen. And
Okay.
I have another one.
Okay, so this one is about our mom. If I don't know the whole thing. Okay. So I guess they were in they had bunk beds.
Can I just speak?
Yeah.
Okay. So when my sister was younger, her and her older sister used to share a room because she was a middle child, and yeah. So they had bunk beds and they were metal ones. And one night my mom decided to sleep up there with her sister, and every night a man would come into her room and at the top bunk would put his hands there and just watch them. So she thought it was her dad, but it wasn't. And
You
she
can
asked him about
see
it,
the
and he said
handprint.
no. So she kept seeing his hand, come over and put her hands on him, and she did it. She freaked out, really. Not freaked out.
But you actually
But still, to this day, you go to my grandma's house and in her shed, the bunk bed is
still there.
Just a piece with the hand still on it. But I have never seen it yet. So you come. It's in the back, and then I put it together. Yeah.
So I think I don't know if I know the whole thing, but it's about.
Well, we will save it for next time because it is almost 10 minutes into this video.
Hold on. So I have a short story.
No,
So,
we're going to learn next time.
okay. Back with you next time.
Subscribe, like.
Subscribe to Ball1023. If you can't find that channel, then
I will link
I
it
don't
at the
know.
bottom.
Yeah. So we'll link it down at the bottom.
I will link
Subscribe
all
to my
social
channel.
medias down at the bottom.
And I'll put all my social media down at the bottom. And we'll see you next time. Bye.